who ran 36:08 in 1989. That's the fastest ever time run on this course, 36:08. The Bermudian record holder is Kevin Smith, who ran that same race that same year, 1989, at a time of 37:23. Chris Stwanek has the fastest local resident time, so we can expect to see him within the next couple of minutes, one would hope. We do have a record field this year, over 545 runners in this race, which is an amazing figure considering it is a point-to-point race as opposed to a loop race with all the transport, logistics and that entails. It's a testament to the generosity of our sponsor, the Fairmont Group, and also the excellent race directors that we're happy to get each year. We're also indebted to Bermuda Timing, who produce all the results for us in very efficient time. Steve the Silver and his crew, a big thank you to you guys for all you do. Yes, and we also thank the St. John's Ambulance Brigade who are here, all volunteers, to help any runners that might need help. Today we're very lucky, we have excellent running conditions today, light variable winds, minimal humidity and a reasonable temperature, so we are expecting good times. Normally there's a howling gale blowing along Harbour Road, we don't have that today, so it's a matter of just battling that hill from the waterlock up to the hotel building. So we are expecting the winner shortly. We are expecting to be Chris Stwanek. Other notable male runners out today include Jay Donowa, who is of course running in the Masters division nowadays, and Evan Norday. On the ladies' side, Ashley Stwanek is entered. She is Bermuda's fastest female runner. So should she run to form, we're expecting her to win the women's race. But anything can happen in a road race, and we wait to see how these two get on. But it could be a husband and wife victory for Chris and Ashley if they run to form. As I said, over 540 runners today, the record number for this race. All these people taking up on their New Year's resolutions, lose weight, get more exercise. Well, here they are, out running the course. We'll hear from the spectators on the corner when that first runner does make an appearance. There's time to clap on cue. So here comes our first winner. It is in fact Chris Stwanek. And here he comes in unofficially, 37:45, Chris Stwanek. Not his fastest time, but as always, he looks very comfortable coming over the finish line. So there's our winner, Chris Stwanek. You look at him, you'd never realize he just climbed that hill.
Harry, he ran 10 miles before he started. Chris. Yeah.
I'm told, but I can hardly believe this, that Chris had a training run of 10 miles before he started the race, which would be, he's saying yes. Well, we'll have a chat with Chris later on, give him a chance to get a drink. This probably is an early runner. Now, we do have early runners on the course. This is one young lady who perhaps should not have taken the early running course. It is for slower runners. So some of these runners are started before the field. They're 30 minutes, I think, behind all the other runners.
I'll be over next.
Now this is another early runner. Amanda Batista, I think, or is it Darnell? Stephen Allen. There's our second place male runner today. Stephen Allen breaking underneath the 40-minute mark. There's another early runner, which actually should start with the main race next year. Obviously way too fast to be taking an early start. The early runners. There's Jay Donovan, my good friend from the West End. Here's Jay Donovan, he'll be the first Masters runner. Well done, Jay.
Well, Jay.
Always good to see Jay on the roads. He's splendid as ever.
What's your number?
I'm not sure if this is an unofficial runner or I don't see a number. Shouldn't really have come through the finish line, but never mind.
No, I don't think she was running.
Well, I clicked her.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, Miss Redundancy.
That's, you know what? We're looking forward to becoming redundant.
No severance package, I'll tell you right
I
now.
don't care.
Vince Butterfield coming towards the finish line. He is not an early starter. And Evan Norday coming in just behind him. Famous sporting family, the Butterfields, of course.
Don't feel any remorse or anything.
Morning, Len.
Looking forward to not having to get up and
I have to press buttons here. So if I leave, it's not going to work.
looking forward to not having to get up and
So we have our first 5 male runners in. They were Chris Stwanik, Stephen Allen, Jay Donovan, Spencer Butterfield, and Evan Norday. Elvin Thomas is finishing now, but I believe he's an early starter. This is Elvin Thomas. He is 66 years young. Well done. So the first 5 males are in. We're now waiting for the first female. We think it will be Ashley Stwanik.
Rosanna
The
Hoyt.
female record time has already been passed. That was set by Sandra Mewett,
Do you guys have any
1988, a time of 41:32.
Those things we use, the freedom.
Rosa Hoey is another of our leading female athletes who could well be pushing Ashley Stwanik. Rosanna Hoey. Here comes our 6th place finisher, Jose Miranda. Well done, Jose. He's very fit as he crosses the line. Not carrying too much spare flesh is Jose. This is Gideon Kagotho. Gideon Kagotho, good Kenyan name that one. From Devonshire, 34-year-old. Well done, Gideon. And Nick Strong from Sands, another West End runner. Nick Strong, 36-year-old. Here comes our first female winner, Ashley Stwanik. Here's Ashley, and Omari Hart just getting in front of her. Ashley unofficially 44:20. So we do have the Stwanik double. Jonathan Herring for our young runners. And here's Rosanna Hoey coming in. Well done. Rosanna is our second female. Edwina, I believe, is an early starter. Simon Ashby coming in. Simon, a Masters runner. No, Jay Donovan is our first Master. And this is Nate Hartwig coming in. And the younger runners, Nate just 16 years old. William Thompson crosses the finish line. Jason Correa, Spencer Conway. Spencer Conway and Jason Correa coming in. Obviously had a good fight up the hill. A sporting handshake between the two of them. This is William Wood, another Masters runner coming in. Yes, that must have been a special time for William. 45-46 was William's time unofficially. Sylvester Jean-Pierre, now there's a runner for you. Sylvester Jean-Pierre. Gilda Can is another early runner, early starter. Donna May Arash, another.
Good job, girl.
This is, I think, our first relay run-in. 29, that's a relay runner, so that's our first relay team in. 1 and 2 half men. Daniel Oakley coming in. Daniel just 15 years old. Kristen Robinson. Bruce Richards. Kirsten Robinson. Jeff Lee. Danielle Pucci. Chandler runners coming through all together now. Clinton Curtis, John Thompson, Marek Steron, Brent Twydale. Clinton Curtis, an early runner, early starter. Gavin Pearson, former winner of this race, I'm sure. Gavin, certainly a former May 24th winner, that we do know. Mike Schindel. Mike Schindel. Travis Stringer coming in. Well done, Travis. Philip Mace. Well done, Philip. Steve Hartwig and Peter Gracie. Finishes, both these young men, they're both under 50 minutes, which is a very creditable time to run. We have Justin Brendan and Nicholas Salter coming in. Karen Smith, very, very well-known female runner here, Karen Smith, triathlete. There's Karen. Alan Fox coming to the finish line.
Well done, Alan.
And Justine Foster coming in. Well done, Justine. James Keys. Well done, James in the yellow. Danielle Morin. And Tim Goodyear. Also finishing up. We do have lots of very healthy refreshments by the Beach Club, Renee Burgess. Here's another relay run. B&B Speedos. Thankfully they're not wearing the Speedos today. Stanley Greensade coming in. Here's Stanley in the blue. And Sam Butler approaching the finish line. We do have refreshments, complimentary for all runners on presentation of your race bib. Here's Mike Osborne. Mike Osborne, the airport manager, there he is. And Giuseppe Guglielmucci. Charlie Willis-Clark finished. Katsuhiko Hoshima. China Simons. And Scott Neal, the running journalist. Well done, Scott.
Well done, China. Good job,
Miriam
China.
Patty-Dill, Patrick Smith, Larry Hodge, Davina Dickinson, Nikino Crichton, and here comes Chris Page, last year's race director. Chris Page, there he is. I try. Yes, you do, and yes, you did. Well done, Chris. Looking as fresh as a daisy, as always. Giles Sperling, Chris Jones.
Well done, Mark.
Well done, Mark. Good run, mate.
Record field of runners today, over 545 runners in the adults race, 70 runners in the junior race. Fairmont is looking healthy, as are the refreshments you can find by the Ocean Club. Honorio Shillingford, Andrea Bowley, William West, Trevor Lindsay, Annette Lewis, Adam Hopkin, Chris Gork, Darren Cassidy, Gary Young, Elliot Rogers, visitor from Connecticut, there he is. Elliot Rogers. Does Elliot have his shirt on? Just about. Here he comes. Doesn't like wearing shirts, does Elliot? Not used to this warm temperature. Stephanie Bellman, Carey Butterfield, Melrindo Keynes, Karen Adams, former winner of this race.
All right, Gary. Good job.
Her senior mistress, Keith Robinson, Michael Joyce, Joshua Ball, Kathleen Thompson, Michelle Ingham, here comes Michelle,
Well done,
Indian
Michelle.
pick. Here's a cluster of young ladies. We have Charlene Souza, Jo Stanton, Cynthia Smith, Gemma O'Brien,
Well done, Gemma.
Johan Hunter
Well done, Sinclair.
from Warwick Parish coming towards the finish line. And Calvin Steed, here comes the Ironman in the green shirt. Calvin Steed, who no doubt will be doing all three races in 2 weeks' time. There's the Ironman. Sheena Young, Ray Medeiros, Jamie Tidrow,
Well done,
Maggie
Tidrow!
Parrish,
Well done,
Laura
Andy!
Davis, Maria Conroy Hayes, Jenny Rialuma, Justin Morley,
Yeah, what? What do you do? Take them up?
Sharon Chapman, Carla Colborn, Bob Lally,
Yeah, also they you told
Stan Murphy, Ken Sinawaki,
So they came up here and they said,
Laura Norman,
no. Well done.
and Laura,
Good job, Laura.
and Ken Sinawal. This is David Preston approaching the finish line. And Mike McCallum from Smith's Parish approaching the finish line. Well done, Mike. Good strong finish. Next up will be John Peterson. Lots of refreshments down at the Ocean Club. We have fresh fruit, yogurts, pastries, orange juice, coffee, tea. All of these are complimentary for the runners, and there will be a small charge for the spectators. Jonathan Rice, Stephen Castry, Lloyd Willis, John Peterson.
Better take your time out there.
Anton Dusevic. Well done, Anton. He'll be running in 2 weeks' time. Jackie Lynn McClellan, Dennis Rowe, Martina Olczewski, Claire McDevitt, Helen Gullick, Sandra Bauman, Duncan Scott, April Joyce, brought the Christmas decorations with her. Marina Jones coming in. Mark Outerbridge. Here's Marina Jones. Sherry Burgess. Try Hard, which is a relay team. Ryan Matcham approaching the finish line. Ali Hopberg, followed by Sean Kelly and Robin Holder. Well done, Sean. Yes, there's a bit of sportsmanship. 2 runners finishing together. Zena Jones, Philip Wells, Craig Ferguson, Lawrence Sharp-Trott, Ed Harris, Craig Ferguson, another West End runner. This is Peter Ryan. And a blast in the past here, Garon Wilkinson. Garon, a very well-known runner, just like his father. Hillary Command, Raphael Simons, Vanessa Scott, Marcello Osenda, Mitchell Trott, Simona Tessera, Kimberly McIver, and there's Mike Wally, the Flying Scots, Mike Wally. Rebecca Corabila, Kimberly McIver, Destiny Packer.
Well done.
There's a happy runner, look at that speed. Here comes the Soul Train, another relay race. Victory Chimby, Chris Miles, Stephanie Sprinikova, Lizzie Peckett, Martin Jones, Sam Riolona, Richard Slater, Keith Kappa, Peter Kyle, come all the way from the St George's Club, Bonnie Mills, Sarah Nichols, Yuko Abata, Tony Granger, Didn't You Wish You Did the Relay, Jonah Jones, the artist. Here comes Jonah Jones. Very artistic socks today, Jonah. Looking very sharp. Kristen Schweigel, Ashley Shepherd, Lindsay Butterfield, Carlos Pinardi, Maria Duffy, Robin Skinner, Nick Williamson, Joel Matthews, Laurie Orchard, Claire de St. Croix, former Miss Cornwall, Jasmine Hardware, Danielle Wade, Jennifer Wilson, Kevin McKeever, Douglas Brown, across the line is Lucy Ching. Lucy making her way to the finish line. Verde Pineda approaching the finish line. Jane Stevens. I know. Well done, Jane. Janis Roux. I'll take a guess and say this is a South African entry. Magda Slapback, Rebecca Nevard, Julian Edwards, Philip Martin, Melissa Sperling, Barbara Pollock. All the way to George's, Rachel Rothwell, coming towards the finish line. Richard Hazel, Paul DeCuto. Surprised he's not on a motorbike, but here he is. Elizabeth Deacon, Richard Hazel, Jordan Corson, Ian Henderson, Jennifer Gazzard, David Gazzard, Elizabeth Patel, Gavin Howard, Gemma Gown, Matthew Viney,
When I got it.
Lynn Norman, Keith Bernhardt, Ronald Taylor, Jana Kovacic, Chris Jensler,
Yeah, I saw it kind of looking up.
Mark Booth, Chris Still, and Laura Keys approaching the finish line. Well done, Laura. And Kim Willie from Paget coming in. Stephen Ortiz and Peggy Cooper. Peggy Cooper, 68 years young. Peggy Cooper. Denise Dane, Stephen Conway, Claire Frith, Neil Spate. Well done, Peggy. I would like to guess how many times Peggy's won this race. Alison Schindel, Melissa Logie, Simon Chu, Colin Maxwell, Theodora Matai, Dean Smith, another relay team, the Fitness Fanatics, Shane McElwain,
Yep.
Nicholas Pascal. The results are being posted behind me at the rear of the car park. You can find out your time and place it. Rosie Finnegan, Carol Griffith, Michael Williams, Erica Fulton, Chris Morley, Candia Matthews, Glenn Simons. There's Chris Morley in the orange. Well done, Chris. Maria Smith. Charles Jones. Sean Simmons. There's Sean Simmons. Catherine Parlington. Caroline Desmarais. And Derek Wheeler. Well done, Derek Wheeler. Frederick Odiambo will be the next runner across the line. The Jolly Joggers, they are a relay team. And Jenny Kelly. The Jolly Joggers just finished. There's Jenny Kelly, followed by Kristen Pollock. William Portius. There's Kristen. Shiloh Whalen. Heather Cooper. P.R. Iris. Alexander Wilbers, SDR Iris. What a runner, Warwick Academy alumna. Alexander Wilberts, Benjamin Wright. And Gordon Patson. Gretchen Goodbody Gringe. And we have a couple of DeCutos approaching the finish line. Jesse DeCuto and Katie DeCuto. A couple that run together, finish together. We like that. Ray Bridgewater. Caroline Wright.
Let's go, Greg. Let's go, Greg.
There's Caroline.
Come on, Caroline. You gotta run to the end,
Greg
guys.
Moore coming through
Run
here.
out, Greg.
Throwing his weight around as usual. And there's Terry Durant. And here comes, just coming around the corner now, we have Giorgio Zanel, OPE. On his way to see the Queen next month. There's Giorgio. Giorgio with the famous white headband, number 345. Well done, Giorgio. He's bound straight in front of Giorgio. Angelica Davis. Susie Thompson, Pete Jasmine, Michelle Cardwell.
Well done, Angelica.
Randall Fleming. Randall Richmond. Stephen Corson, Maria Dixon, Chelsea Lines, Peter Rickold, Megan Neal, Dave Packer, Mercy Cacho, Caesar Vitello, Charlie Duffy, making his way around the corner in the blue visor. That's Charlie Duffy, 62 years young. Blue hat, sorry, not the visor.
Come on, Charlie.
Liz Craig, Angela Carson, Liz Stewart, Daniel Tafur, Jeremy Burnham, Candice Roach, Asha Mellish, Eric Saldovia, Liz Nystrom, April DeShield, Pamela Williams, and number 530 is the relay team. They're called the Old Gits. There they are in the green shirt. That's the Old Gits, number 530. Alma DeShields coming around the corner, and another veteran runner in the white top is Mitch Oliver. Mitch Oliver's probably run this more times than we can care to remember. Harjeet Singh, Alan Perry.
Looks all right. Yeah, I don't see like a battery thing or anything.
Angela Fleming approaching the finish line.
Donna.
Trevor Nelson, Alison Chick, Chris Wright, Katie Moore, here's Mike Rickards. Mike Rickards is 70 years young. Mike Rickards, 70 years young as he crosses the finish line. I believe we have a prize category for the over 70s, so might certainly in the running for that. Nicky Horan, Dana Carey, Gail Miller, Kim Anderson. There's Nicky Horan. Finishing up, the wife of the Warwick Academy deputy head, Dave Horan. He's probably playing hockey. Kim Anderson. Here comes Zara Selassie. This is Summer Sykes, 284, followed by Donna Ferguson. Donna Ferguson. Donna is 61 years young. Very good run for Donna, well done. This is Maybelline Black, appropriately dressed in black. Maybelline Black. Arlene Baisden. Arlene Baisden.
All right, yeah. All right, yeah.
Number 23.
Yeah, that's it.
We do have assorted delicacies to eat ran by the Beach Club. Pastries, yogurts, juices, tea, coffee, all very kindly provided by the Fairmont group. Complimentary for all runners. And the Beach Club is where we will be doing the prize ceremony just as soon as the run is complete. We have Bob Oliver. Mitch beat you to it today, Bob. Tori Powell, Heather Brewer. Heather dressed for the cold today. Kennedy Bozier. Gary Perry. We have Natalie Durley finishing. Margaret Chilla. Here comes the Princess group. Oh, they shot the dress. Look at these two. Oh, yes. You get the best costume from. There's the other heel. Darling the bike on Mayato. So some 545 runners competing today in the adult race. That's our best number yet. Now we have the SEAL team, followed by Terry Dates, David Goodwin. We've got John Layfield.
Okay. Yeah.
There's David Goodwin finishing. This is John Layfield crossing the line, followed by Caroline Carrington. Next we have, I think this is Elliot Hubbard's wife, the Olympic cyclist. This is Amka Hubbard. Saudi Cup. Saudi Cup.
All right, Georgie.
George Jones, 75 years old. Paul Singh, the flying policeman from Somerset. George Jones, 75 years young. Suzanne Rhodes, approaching the finish line. Lemuel Anita. And have a relay team. Number 536, a lifetime engine that could. There's Mary Lee Burnett finishing. Rachel Black in the blue top. Meredith Whitney from New York, New York. One of our visitors. Well done, Meredith. And Gabrielle Anderson, number 8. Welcome, Meredith. This is Stephen Barber. Stephen Barber crossing the line. Joel, Renika Trucks. That's Renika Truck who just finished. Here's Christine Joel in the green top. Well done, Christine. Cindy Murray, number 201. Well done, Cindy. And number 534 is the team Athene. Lots of refreshments available at the Ocean Club, just around the corner. Please do help yourselves to refreshments at the Ocean Club. We have pastries, we have drinks, we have fresh fruit, we have yogurt. Complimentary for all runners, courtesy of the Fairmont group. That was Leslie Jane Smith, who's just finished. Leslie Jane Smith. Lots of thanks due to all kinds of people. We start with our sponsors, the Fairmont Group, of course, who are most generous in their sponsorship each year. Part of what makes this one of the most popular races on the running circuit. We also thank Bermuda Timing Services, the Stephen De Silva family, who produce the times and positions in very efficient fashion. St. John's Ambulance Brigade, who are on standby here for any injured parties. And of course all the volunteers who help make the race run as well as it does. If you get the chance, please do say thank you to the Fairmont employees who are working hard on Sunday morning to provide you with the refreshments. Much appreciated. The bulk of the runners are in now. We're waiting for a few stragglers before we compile the results and have the prize giving ceremony, which will be over by the Ocean Club, by the beach. We also have spot prizes eligible to all runners, regardless of the position you finished in. You do have to be in it to win it, so make sure you tear off portion of the bid and give it to a race official, and your number will go in the draw. Very, very nice prizes kindly donated by the Fairmont group. If runners are looking for their bags, their t-shirts are over by the Ocean Club, by the beach. That's where the bags are stored. George Jones here in front of me, 75 years young. He's done it again. How many is this, George? 36. George Jones has run every race we've run. Zena Simons. Let's clap Zena Simons in. Here she comes. Well done, Zena. Looking as fresh as when she started. Big smile too. Well done.
How many more are we expecting?
I do not. Sorry. I do not know.
Well done, guys. There should have been somebody on the last person. Did you see the last person? I think there was a fight. See you later. Fight, right? Keith, it's employee and it's also visitor. Watch out, guys! Runner! Watch out, guys!
Keitha Wallace is coming over the line. There's Keitha. Looking trim and fresh.
Kevin, this is excellent. No one gets in front of this. No one gets in front of that.
Do that. It's visitor.
Patrick, did you go get us some water? Yeah, can you get us a bottle of water? Where's Jake? Haven't even seen Jake. Woo!
There was a bike on the last one.
All right, round of other ones.
Mr. Ingham, that you?
Girl,
Only
Dad.
one person had a number. You didn't have a
I don't
number.
think there is any water.
Huh? They don't have anybody on it.
You
guys want this?
You have the same number.
You guys want this?
Yes, he did. It was a team. It was a team.
You guys want this?
It was a team.
Relay.
It was a team, yeah.
Relay.
Relay. Both have the same number.
How many out there you think? One more. One person left? One person? One person left? Only one left?
Only one left. Only one left? Yeah, only the person doing the... A suggestion. Only the person doing the last
You guys gotta go, don't you? Yeah, so you guys just go. You're sweet.
Yeah, one team has...
Yeah, what number I got key in?
Is that one left?